Wait, wait a minute. What the heck is he doing here? What the heck is Sonic doing here? Hello everyone, welcome to that battle, Hulk vs. Doomsday. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know anything about Doomsday, but I know how broken Broly... Sorry. I know how broken Hulk is. So I'm not gonna lie. Until I know more about Doomsday, I think Hulk is going to win. Unless this is the one that cannot regenerate. Here we go!
Pure, unadulterated rage. Usually, in a stressful situation, you want to avoid this sort of emotion in
that poor
order
keyboard.
to keep yourself focused.
Honestly, I could never break a keyboard because money.
Of muscles, like these two.
Dr. Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk.
And Doomsday, the monster who killed Superman. He's Wiz and I'm Boomsday.
He killed Superman?
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, that makes things a lot more interesting. Maybe, maybe Hulk is in trouble.
A mighty and raging fury, and this suits no one better than the mild-mannered scientist Bruce Banner.
'Cause when Bruce gets angry, oh boy, you wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Dr. Robert Bruce
You know what's
Banner
funny? I watched that movie as a kid, but I don't remember anything about it.
Lacked in popularity, he made up tenfold with his intellect. However, in spite of his gifts, it was never enough to earn the respect and love of his father.
Partly because Bruce was so smart that his alcoholic dad literally thought he was a monster and expressed that to Bruce.
You know, every single Marvel and DC character has dad issues.
How much distance do you think you got there, Wiz?
9, 10 feet?
Man, with an arm like that, he could really go places. Like the nut house after he murdered his wife right in front of Bruce.
What?
Aw.
What is going on with these fathers?
Bruce coped by creating an imaginary
Are you
friend to talk
serious?
You know, I had an imaginary friend once.
to. You did? What was his name?
Dad.
Oh my goodness. I feel so bad for this guy.
Bruce's friend served as an emotional outlet all the way through his college graduation. However,
Is it weird that kind of reminds me of spinach?
Oftentimes destructive.
So when the
Oh
US
my.
military recruited Bruce to make weapons, it was
Something tells me I don't
actually
want to know what I
kinda
just saw.
Bruce was tasked with developing a gamma bomb, which would use gamma radiation to target enemy weapons and buildings without endangering
I'm sorry, what
lives.
did...
At least that's what
What was
Bruce
that thing
told.
up there?
Surprise, surprise! Gamma radiation is actually pretty harmful. And when it came time to test the bomb and some dumb kid decided to play his harmonica right in the test zone, Bruce
What is my
asked
man
his
doing?
assistant to stop the
What is my
countdown
man
and
just
dash
randomly
off to
playing on
save
it?
him. But turns out his assistant was a Russian spy who set off the bomb anyway.
On that strange day, Bruce's imaginary friend became a real-life terror as he transformed into the Incredible Hulk.
Well then.
Really?
Yes, apparently.
Oh my
Ever
goodness, that is
since,
terrifying.
whenever he's angry,
No,
Bruce's
imagine
body
you're in
and
a tank
mind
and they're
morphs
just like...
into that of the Hulk's,
Yeah, no,
granting
that's
him
terrifying.
Unmeasurable power.
While he loses Bruce's brain power, the Hulk is ridiculously strong. He can leap great distances, survive the harshest environments, and most importantly,
You know, I wonder, how
smash
can he
the
jump that
crap out
high?
of everything with his bare fists.
He also knows a technique known as the thunderclap, which creates a shockwave that can deafen foes, level forests, and push
Let's
back
be honest,
explosions.
when we watched Hulk, we
And
all
if
wanted
he
to do
needed
this.
anything more than that, the Hulk has a healing factor that gives
Oh.
Wolverines a run for his money.
Well, good to know. This is the exact same
He's
Hulk.
super strong
This one can
and
regenerate.
super hard to kill. What's not to like?
Well, there's one little detail that kind of ruins the whole experience. Bruce can't really control the Hulk. In fact, the Hulk is his own being, and they both hate each other, vying for dominance.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is a sick shot.
Yet, Bruce and the Hulk are often reminded how much they depend on each other for survival.
Bruce figured if he was stuck with his big green Goliath forever, he might as well try using it for good, eventually joining the Avengers, Defenders, the
You know, I
Fantastic
should probably
Four,
watch that movie.
and even the Illuminati.
Hulk has held up a 150 billion ton mountain, escaped Earth's gravitational pull with a single jump.
And one time when a planet's tectonic plates started splitting apart, threatening to shatter the whole world, he just jumped right in there and pulled the planet back together.
The estimated
Oh
average
my
mass
goodness.
of a single lithospheric
I know
plate
he's
is
strong,
nearly
but,
45 quintillion tons.
Whoa.
And the Hulk pulled 2 of these together with nothing but his bare hands.
And he's not just strong and tough, he's more than twice as fast as a fighter jet, which puts him over Mach 5 speeds at least, and he can always go faster if he's pissed off enough.
This is because the Savage Hulk's strength is directly related to his anger. The angrier he gets, the more powerful he becomes. In theory, this means his maximum level of strength is potentially infinite. And when he taps into that immeasurable rage to the fullest, he truly lives up to his name of
There he is. There's the form.
Bigger, stronger, and oozing with gamma radiation, the World Breaker Hulk is so powerful, with a single stump he created earthquakes felt hundreds of miles away. In his battle with Sentry, basically Marvel's Superman,
I did not know he did
almost
that.
destroyed New York. And when battling another World Breaker Hulk, a single collision between them obliterated an entire planet.
Even the mutant Darwin's power, which specifically adapts to counter any enemy, decided that the best defense against the Hulk was to be somewhere else.
Holy hell! Who could even stand up to this madness?
Not many, obviously. Typically, Bruce
I
does his
love how he
best
just
to
smacked
contain
him.
and limit the Hulk's power. In fact, World Breaker Hulk is a result of Bruce relinquishing that control entirely. In terms of combat, usually only cosmic beings like Silver Surfer or Zeus have the might to challenge the Hulk.
Oh yeah, like that one time Zeus hit him so hard, it burned out his healing factor.
But even gods sometimes have to learn the hard way. You do not mess with the Incredible Hulk.
I am a god, you dull
Oh,
creature,
here we go.
and I will not be bullied by that.
I absolutely love this scene. I didn't even realize my man is actually terrified.
God.
You know what? I think I am gonna watch that
What
movie
if
after
all
this.
you had ever known was hatred and aggression, violence and pain? This life is reality for
YouTube comments, Doomsday, yeah, the Doomsday guy.
Thousands of years ago, on an uninhabitable
What is that
prehistoric planet
chin?
which would one day be known as Krypton,
I'm sorry,
a
what is
scientist
that
named
chin?
Bertrand intended to engineer the
My
ultimate
goodness.
life form.
Yep, it's another
Shadow?
one of those stories, but with one hell of a twist.
See, at this time,
Wait a minute, what the heck does that
Krypton
mean?
was a harsh
Huggability.
wasteland filled
Cactus.
with nothing but sharp rocks, poisonous
What does
air,
that
and
mean?
violent predators.
Bertrand believed that if he could create something that could live through that, they could survive just about anywhere.
To realize this theory, Bertrand acquired an infant from somewhere, and through a rapidly accelerated evolution process, attempted to transform him into his dream creation.
Oh, don't
Okay,
try
I don't want to
dance
be
around
mean,
it,
but he
Wiz.
kind of looks weird.
Bertrand put that little sucker into a baby cannon, blasted him into the wild to get murdered by any number of things, sucked up what was left of him with a vacuum cleaner, and just cloned a new one out of the mess to do it all over again.
What the heck?
Yeah, the idea being
The
each
poor
new clone
dude.
would be stronger than the one
My man gets
before,
cloned just to
thus
die
covering millions of years of evolution in just a few decades.
That doesn't sound like science.
No, it doesn't. So after 30 straight years of baby murder, one of the clones finally
My
survived
goodness.
the test. Amazed by his own success, Bertrand named this baby the Ultimate.
The ultimate baby.
But to the rest of the universe, he was
Ultimate
their
baby.
Doomsday.
See, Wiz, reloading as it is, patenting
No,
my baby
not the
cannon
voir dire.
was a good idea.
What did he do wrong?
Successful as Bertrand's experiment was, it was anything but a good idea. Turns out, while Doomsday usually appears to be a mindless beast, he remembered every single time Bertrand had him killed. As a result, Doomsday had been unintentionally programmed at a genetic level to hate everything that lives.
Bummer. Needless to say, Bertrand was pretty screwed.
Because even with 30 years of development, Bertrand had never quite figured out what to do if his experiment actually worked. Because Bertrand is the worst.
I mean,
What?
he did do what he set out to do. He made an
What the heck is my
8-foot
man doing?
monster that doesn't
He
need
just
to
made a
eat,
killing machine and he
breathe,
doesn't
or
even
have
know what to do
internal
with it.
organs to live. It just kills and kills and kills some more.
Doomsday possesses enormous strength, incredible
So how the heck
durability,
did he
and
kill Superman?
poisonous spikes which can extend. But due to Bertrand's experiments, Doomsday's greatest power of all is
Wait,
his
he can
ability
revive
to
himself?
adapt to his opponent's powers.
After taking his sweet revenge, Doomsday stowed away on a supply ship and ravaged dozens of planets until he finally found himself on Earth.
On that day, Doomsday did the unthinkable. On that day, Doomsday killed Superman. Well, kind of. He actually put him into a super sleep. After several days, he kind of woke up
Are
more
you
powerful.
serious?
Yeah, we all know, Wiz. At least Soup
Well
took
done.
Doomsday down with him. Or maybe not. Turns out, whenever Doomsday dies, he just comes back to life, forever immune to whatever killed him in the first place.
Can't beat me the same way twice.
He's been punched to death by Superman, blasted apart by the Radiant's energy, brutally ripped in half,
Oh, no.
incinerated by Imperiex, and just curb stomped
I
by
don't
a
think Hulk can beat this
Kryptonian
guy.
horde.
Practically invulnerable.
Because if
at
he's
this
immune
point,
to what killed
Doomsday's
him.
taken on Darkseid, tanking his
Oh,
Omega
no.
beams and beating him to near death. He single-handedly defeated most of the Justice League and took on an energy attack
My
that
goodness,
wiped
this
out
guy's
a fifth
broken.
of a planet.
He's punched through
Wait.
the Phantom Zone.
Has this guy been in a
battled
movie
super
yet? Like the
beings
real life
called
ones?
dogs for a century,
This guy would
and
be
even
broken.
broken Wonder Woman's arms. Arms strong enough to help pull the Earth.
And during his rematch with the Man of Steel, after witnessing Doomsday survive an explosion equivalent to 1 million nukes, Superman realized
Okay,
that the
now I
only way
really want to see
stop
Hulk
him
versus this
was
guy.
to send him to the end of time.
Sorry, I mean Broly.
At his most powerful,
I want to see
Doomsday's
Broly
mere
fight this guy
presence
now.
Can boil the ocean and disintegrate buildings. A casual stroll across Africa made wildebeest an endangered species just by walking
I mean, I'm not
around.
gonna lie, his
But
design
what
looks
he's
sick.
got in strength, he really lacks in brains.
Not that he's dumb, he just literally lacks a brain. More often than not, Doomsday is little more than a one-track mind-killing machine. This makes
I love
his
that, he just
intentions
threw him.
predictable, and a clever opponent could use this to, say, lead him into a trap. And should that foe come up with a new way to hurt Doomsday, he could be killed.
Still, that's gonna be pretty goddamn hard to do.
Oh my goodness. Not the head. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was perfectly timed. My man punched him into an ad.
All right, the combatants are set.
Okay.
Let's end this debate once and
I don't
for
think Hulk can beat this.
But first, Wiz won't
Whatever
stop
kills
talking
him,
about this thing, so
he becomes
wants to
immune
tell
to
you
it.
about
I honestly feel like Doomsday is going to win.
As a man of...
What the heck? Wait a minute. What the heck is he doing here? What the heck is Sonic doing here? Okay then. Oh my goodness. I know he's a killer, but I'm sorry, I absolutely love that sound effect. But my goodness. He's really killing anyone. And here he is.
Hulk smash ugly vehicles!
Here we go. I feel so bad for these people. Wait, is there just... Wait a minute. Why is there just a guy in the background? Look at him. My man does not care. Okay, this is not looking good for Hulk. Oh my goodness. The music? No. My man just threw a whole bus at him. Did I say bus in a weird way? Sorry about that. Okay, that is sick. Oh my goodness, Hulk is not doing great right now. Can Doomsday even talk? He has not said one thing yet. Okay, my man loves throwing things. He's been doing it a lot. Imagine they play ping pong with the cars. Wait. Don't tell me. Oh my goodness, that is sick! Oh my goodness, that is sick.
Hulk hate you! Hulk hates spiky beard!
Spiky beard. Oh, and there's the clap. He doesn't care. Oh my goodness. Well, rip the building. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love the physics. It's very, like, I'm not sure how you explain it. It's like kind of satisfying seeing all things, you know, be thrown around.
But Hulk, break one!
Oh, here we go! Yeah, so I guess so. Doomsday can't speak. Oh my goodness! I love it when Death Battle like starts doing things like this, like giant explosions. Okay, let's go. Hulk is winning? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. There goes his arm. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna. That is sick. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, this is not looking good. Hulk? Oh no. Oh no, he's getting ready. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, indeed! Oh. Wait, he's dead? Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but didn't the Broly one,
With the
you know,
immeasurable
Broly took his head off,
power
but he
and
still
Doomsday's
regenerated?
impossible immortality,
Unless, did he
this
take like too
truly
much
felt
damage?
like a fight between an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Hulk may have had the advantage in raw strength, at least at his full potential, but Doomsday could certainly hold his ground. His victories against the likes of Superman and Darkseid prove he can take a hit from someone strong enough to break planets.
And by experience, Doomsday had the speed advantage. He regularly fights foes with light speed capabilities. While
Okay, that is a
kind
sick
of
shot of
speed is an
Superman.
extreme rarity in the Marvel universe. In fact, the only foe that fast who Hulk's ever seemed to keep pace with in a one-on-one match was Sentry, and that was when he was at his most powerful stage, Worldbreaker.
Century?
So overall, Hulk
I've
had
never heard of that
strength
guy.
and Doomsday had speed, but neither completely outclassed the other. At first glance, this one looked like it could go either way.
Which
Oh.
means the devil's in the very tiny
So he has been in the
details.
movie.
So why couldn't the Hulk's infinite strength just keep rising and eventually overwhelm Doomsday?
Well, even assuming Hulk's strength was infinite, his healing factor was not. Don't get me wrong, it can only be overtaxed by hits from absurdly powerful beings such as Zeus or Sentry, whom Doomsday certainly compares.
Naturally, Doomsday's crazy strength and speed started wearing that healing factor down.
Here's where it gets a bit tricky. The Hulk may look like a giant green monster, but he's still technically human, and his power directly correlates with his anger. A human being's anger stems from an increase in hormones and adrenaline in the body. However, the brain can only produce these chemicals at such a rate for a limited time, eventually giving up and turning apathetic. Therefore, Hulk's limitless power could never have existed without his healing factor. It's the key. It allowed his body to continue producing hormones and adrenaline far beyond the norm, theoretically an endless supply, thus increasing his superhuman power to an immeasurable degree. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, for a
Doomsday
moment I actually thought Hulk
overtaxing
was
his
gonna
healing
win.
Factor meant the Hulk could no longer maintain his increasing rage and Hulk form.
And if you're still skeptical, that's why there's a bunch of times in comics when a huge impact forced the Hulk to turn back into Bruce Banner, including that battle between Worldbreaker Hulk and Sentry. With his healing power beaten down, he literally couldn't keep himself angry enough to stay in Hulk mode.
I love science, but there's still one more thing. Thanks to his battles with Superman and other Kryptonians, Doomsday has evolved to a point where it's basically impossible to kill him with brute force alone.
So Hulk couldn't have killed him by just getting angry enough to punch harder than Doomsday ever felt.
Precisely. Here's the proof. Superman and Doomsday eventually had a rematch, in which Superman was much more powerful than their first battle. As we discussed before, Superman's power is also potentially limitless by way of
don't tell me.
continually absorbing solar energy.
Did he still
And
lose?
At this point in his story, he'd begun to discover that.
But try as he might, despite his increased power, Supes couldn't kill Doomsday with blunt force a
Oh
second
my
time.
goodness.
Ultimately, Doomsday's immunity to being ripped,
Okay, yeah,
impaled,
Doomsday,
incinerated, blasted with energy,
yeah,
and being
he's
beaten
very
by
broken.
blunt force from both focused and multiple sources means Hulk just didn't have the options available to take Doomsday out before his healing factor was overtaxed.
On this day, Hulk met his doom. Doomsday.
The winner is Doomsday.
Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. For being an 8 years old animation, this was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, if I ever do a tier list, this might be at least top 15. This was really good. Honestly, my favorite part has gotta be the part where Hulk literally used the car. I'm not sure why, but the police car, like, hands was really cool to me. I'm not sure if that's just me, though. Sadly, that's really all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.